Okay, now let us talk about China some more because I did a video talking about China purchasing America's farmland, and politicians are showing interest from 2021 about Chinese interest purchasing these farmland. Now we have our article here from our credible source, and the date is July 1st, 2022, and the politicians are still showing interest, right? No, I cannot understand why these politicians did not solve the problem of China purchasing huge quantities of American farmland, because to me it looks like a chess move. It looks like a classic chess move for China. They are putting themselves into strategic position because they know what they are planning. Now in 2022 we have the evidence, right, to see that China is not our friend. So why is it that in 2022 China is still purchasing farmland in America? Now listen to this madness. Now this article is coming from a Eman Jarvis. You won't believe it. Chinese company's purchase of North Dakota farmland raises national security concerns in Washington. Let's get into this article because we don't want to say we're making stuff up. At first glance, the largely barren, windswept tract of land just north of Grand Forks, North Dakota, seems to be an unlikely location for international espionage. There's not much on the more than 300-acre patch of prime Dakota farmland right now other than dirt and tall grasses, bordered by highways and light industrial facilities on the outskirts of the city. The nearest neighbors include a crop production company, a truck and trailer service outfit, and Patio World, which sells landscaping supplies for suburban backyards. But when the three North Dakotans who own the parcel of land here sold them for millions of dollars this spring, the transaction raised alarm bells as far away as Washington, D.C. Now, folks, listen to this, right? Use critical thinking and connect the dots because it's not making no sense to me. Why is China allowed to get away with this? Or should I say Chinese interest? Listen to this. That's because the buyer of the land was a Chinese company, the Fu Feng Group, based in Shandong, China. And the property is just about 20 minutes down the road from Grand Forks Air Force Base, home to some of the nation's most sensitive military drone technology. The base is also the home of a new space networking center, which a North Dakota senator said handles the backbone of all U.S. military communications across the globe. Why? Now, this looks like a classic chess move, and I do believe that we weren't supposed to know about it. Right? We weren't supposed to know about it, but apparently it reaches the media, so these politicians are showing concern. Right? Now, how could you allow Chinese interests to gain land so close to a sensitive military drone technology center? How? How and why? Right? You need to understand that this is just a classic chess move on China's part, right? You need to understand that they are setting you up because all these politicians are doing is just talk, right? They do not represent your best interest. Why is it that these Chinese companies feel so empowered to be going after these land? Why? Right? And you got to question the people who are selling them as well. Right? You need to understand what is about to happen. They are looking to put China in power. right? China is the new world power, and they've got to get rid of America, so therefore they are making some classic chess moves, right? Purchasing prime land near military bases. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. People, do not put your trust in these politicians. Do not trust man, right? They only want you to use your free will to vote for them, and then they turn around and use it against you. Seek the face of the Most High while you can. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.